Tesco's, one of the biggest supermarket chains in the United Kingdom, are about to get involved in a massive scandal involving their chairman, with this exclusive from The Guardian. Let's go. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, guys, wherever you are in the world. This is REGANELITE here, and we've got an exclusive from The Guardian. Oh dear, it's not a good day for Tesco's. Every little bit's going to help right now for them. Tesco's chair accused of inappropriate behaviour by 4 women. John Allan, a prominent business leader and former CBI president, denies all but one of the allegations. Oh dear, this is not good. One of the UK's most prominent business leaders, the Tesco's chair, John Allan, faces claims of inappropriate and unprofessional behaviour from 4 women, The Guardian can reveal. Allan allegedly touched the bottom of a senior member at Tesco's staff in June 2022 at the company's annual general meeting. It is also claimed that he touched the bottom of a member of staff at a business lobby group, the Confederation of British Industry, CBI. We've heard plenty of stories around them, obviously. At his annual dinner in May 2019, when he was the organisation's president. Sources allege that Allan, 74, made inappropriate remarks on those occasions, as well as similar comments to 2 other female members of the CBI staff in November 2019 and 2021 respectively. Some of the women said they were offended by the alleged actions and consider his behaviour to be sexual harassment. Well, before we just go any further, you can't touch them. You can't touch them there. If it is true anyway, there's no there's no way around that. There was a time you could do that. We have long passed that time now. We're trying to have equality here, and he's living in an older generation's age where they think it's okay to do that. And if the allegations are true, he's probably done it on more occasions, and other women have just brushed it off and just let it go. But we've moved on from those times. We really have, and you just can't do that these days. You just can't, especially in a place where they're doing it in annual dinners and organisations . Allan has denied all but one of the allegations, making a comment about a CBS staffer appearance that she found to be offensive in 2019. A spokesman for Allan said the other claims were simply untrue. Now, a spokesman for Tesco said John Allan's conduct has never been the subject of a complaint during his tenure as chair of Tesco's. The company urged anyone with concerns or information to contact confidential phone line. Yeah, lots of retailers have a confidential line where you can speak, or they link to a company, like a third private company, where you can speak anonymously about an alleged incident that happens in retail, and it can basically go back round to them, and you can speak anonymously about that. Lots of companies have that. If your company doesn't have one, you should ask why they don't have one, because it's there to protect you. I know from working in different retail companies that they always have that number there, a confidential line that you could speak to basically speak your mind, and you don't have to give anything away on there. The allegations about Allan emerged during the Guardian's investigation into the CBI, the UK's foremost business lobby group. Allan was president of the organisation between 2018 and 2020, and then vice president until October 2021. He has been chair of the UK's biggest supermarket since 2015. The CBI has promised to conduct a root and branch review of its culture. It has not offered a specific response on allegations related to Allan. Well, they're kind of in hot water of their own already, as we've discussed. The claims raise questions on whether someone in his role can uphold the standards of corporate governance his position requires. According to some of the women, Allan is one of the most senior men in the UK, appearing regularly on the airways to speak for industry, and has been on the boards of some of Britain's biggest companies. The chair of a company board is expected to demonstrate the highest possible standard of behaviour and professional conduct, but their position can make it difficult to ensure proper scrutiny of their own conduct. One woman who shared an allegation about Allan said, "Leading a company or challenging its leadership means you have to hold up to standards across all areas of governance, including sexual harassment. He fell short of what his role is meant to mean." Another said, "It might seem a small thing to some people, but I felt humiliated and undermined by his actions." Yeah, it may seem like a small thing, but it's there's allegations, but it's still something out of order. Small thing or not, that sets, if the allegations are true, it sets the example. It sets that what he's done allegedly is okay, and it sets a precedence. We talk about the Conservative Party and how they set a precedence of how their actions and how they speak in their language when it comes to government. Well, this is no different in a business perspective, because if allegedly these are true, then he's giving off that impression that it is okay when it is not okay, allegedly, of course. The identity of the four women is known to The Guardian. The details of the allegations are: one woman alleged that Allan grabbed her bottom at the CBI annual dinner in May 2019. Allan denies that this occurred. A second source claims that they saw the incident at the brewery in London on 21st of May 2019. So someone claimed they did it, and another person has claimed they saw it. Sources told The Guardian that another woman complained to a manager after Allan commented on her appearance while at a CBI's November conference in 2019. Allan apologised for the remarks after discussion with the group's then General Director Caroline Fairbairn. Allan accepts he told of the woman that a dress suited her figure, but said that was a misjudged way of seeking to cheer someone up. Yeah, didn't really think about that comment, did you? Fairbairn has previously said of her time at the CBI that any allegations of inappropriate conduct made to me were taken incredibly seriously and swiftly addressed. A third woman claims that Allan made comments about her bottom and that her dress was making it hard for him to concentrate on anything else in 2021. Really? I hate hearing comments like that. I really do. Allegedly, of course. While she worked for the CBI, a second source claimed to have overheard the exchange. Allan said he did not recall this incident and had no diary entries that showed that he attended any CBI events in person in 2021. It is claimed that Allan touched the bottom of a senior woman who works at Tesco on the day of the company's 17th of June 2022 annual general meeting at the Wyland Garden City in Hertfordshire. There are allegations, of course, so we have to stress that. I'm going to keep saying that word a lot, guys. In response to the claims, a spokesman for Allan said Mr. Allan was mortified after making the comments in 2019 and immediately apologised. The person concerned agreed that the matter was closed and no further action was taken. Regarding the other claims, they are simply untrue. Even so, Mr. Allan requested that Tesco's and Fox William, who were instructed by the CBI to conduct an investigation into various allegations, investigate them. Fox Williams decided not to, and Tesco's are not aware of and have not received any complaints about Mr. Allan's conduct either at the 2022 AGM or over the 8 years that he's been chair of Tesco's. He has been chair of the UK's leading house builders Barratt Developments since 2014. In addition to his role as chair of Tesco board, he's also been a non-executive director at some of Britain's biggest businessmen, including Royal Mail and National Grid. A spokesperson said, in relation to John Allan's conduct for Tesco's 2022 AGM, Tesco's has received no complaints or concerns formally or informally, including through their confidential protected line service. They added, Tesco's are committed to ensuring all colleagues are respected and feel safe at work. Tesco's people policy applied to all colleagues, and all concerns and complaints raised about conduct are always taken very seriously and investigated thoroughly. This is a serious allegation, and if anyone has any concerns or information, we'd ask them to share those with us through our reported channels, including through our confidential protect line, so we can investigate. The CBI has been in turmoil since The Guardian published those claims last month as a wide part of the story of the culture of CBI. This is not a good look for CBI, as they're already in hot water, and this is not a good look for Tesco's for sure. Now, obviously they are allegations, and obviously we have to call them that, but still, it's not one person, it's a couple of people making these allegations, and normally when it's multiple people making allegations, it makes it seem very, very true. So, but you have to think about your conduct. You know, you really have to think about your conduct. You have to think about what you say and what you do. Both men and women these days. You really have to think before you do something. And you know, the comment about the him being like uncomfortable because of bottom was just like dude, like just like comments or thoughts like that, just keep them to yourself. Don't say them out loud. Like, really don't. Like, you're just asking for trouble then, and you're just painting this picture of a pervert. You really are. When you make those kinds of comments, you really are. Even if there are allegations or alleged that he said, it's just don't say things like that. Let's hope this is. Let's hope a swift outcome it comes around. Again, I'm not going to say I'm for the women or I'm for John Allan, because again, we have to. It's very important to stress that these are allegations. Yes, I'm going to keep saying that word. What do you guys think? How bad is this going to be for Tesco's? What are you guys' thoughts on CBI? I'm going to put a link to some of the shorts videos that I've covered with regards to CBI in the description as well, if you guys haven't seen them. Interested to hear you guys' feedback. Like, share and subscribe as always, and thank you very much for watching, and whatever you do, I hope you have a pleasant day. Take care as always.